is so much misinformation out there that it's kind of hard to know what to believe. Um, so
The paper dives into struggles of a small newsroom, right? Did working on that show make you think differently about your relationship to news? And do you still actually read the local paper, or where do you get your stories from or news from?
Well, for the show, Melvin and I actually got to interview some local news people to for research for our characters.
That
And that was very informative.
yeah, they helped map out just kind of the community within the paper, within the infrastructure of the business, and how like the sales department may talk to the reporters and researchers and just kind of that community. But in regards to my perspective of newspaper, I never really thought about it really. It's just kind of something that comes, the paper. I haven't really looked at a paper since I was young when I would go yard selling, and there's like a section where you can see like all of the yard sales. Now there's just like Facebook and stuff, but yeah, that's like my biggest memory of like newspaper. Yeah, my grandma used to read the paper every day. So I remember her reading the paper, but yeah, it's just kind of become a thing of the past.
it's a shame. But where do you guys get your news from? Do you watch TV, or do you actually get it on social media or internet?
I think there's a lot of like actual news outlets that reach out during social media. So I do that. I get most of my news online. I will say, like, doing this show has made me look at news more critically and try to be like, okay, are they trying to sell something? Are they trying to like get some clicks, or is this actually truthful? So that's changed for me a little bit.
I honestly don't concern myself too much with news.
Mm.
Not to be ignorant, but it's so much misinformation out there that it's kind of hard to know what to believe. Um, so yeah, I mainly concern myself with things that I have control over. I know the bigger and broader topics, but it's tough because you get information from so many directions. But this isn't this paper isn't about like news in particular. It's news, but it's more so about like a local newspaper trying to just kind of bring back, like we were just saying, something that's kind of a thing of the past and is I think it's more fun and lighthearted than like world news of today.
A mockumentary style depends so much on tiny real moments, right? Um, did you discover something about yourself on working on a format like that, like where the camera is like kind of like another character watching you continuously, right?
That's a great way to put it. I think my character at first doesn't want to be a part of the mockumentary. She's a little like hesitant about it. So throughout the season, Nicole gets to like develop a relationship with the camera. And I'm so used to not breaking fourth wall that at first I was like really nervous about it, but then I had to start thinking of the camera as like another person.
Like I love the format. I love just the mockumentary format just because I feel like it breeds like a nuanced character because these are supposed to be real people, but they know there's a camera there, so they're going to be a little more performative, but they aren't used to a camera. And so it's kind of complicated. And I think the best way is to not to overthink it. Just try to think of yourself as a regular person who's not used to a camera. So the camera's there. So sometimes you may be performative. Sometimes you may be like insecure about it. Sometimes you may be nervous. So this just trying to like erase your experience in front of the camera as an actor and just embrace the character being in this weird environment and just trusting the uncomfortable moments. And sometimes that's looking at the camera, being unsure, like, should I say that or shouldn't I? Or do you see this? Or like, am I doing it right? And I think that's where the good moments come from.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys doing fantastic. I have to wrap, unfortunately. Congratulations. You're fantastic. I love it.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.